Coming at you. So this week on Bsws, I'm going to show you guys how to make a blast effect. The master of making blast effects is my man Chino Marino, and I'm going to post his link down below. This guy just makes some awesome scenery all together. Really creative dude. I believe he's from Mexico. He's just super creative guy, and I'd like to see him get some more subs and some more attention. So make sure you go check him out. But before I get into that, as I'm filming this portion of the video, it is January 21st, and it is the post date for round 4 of the ACBA World Championship Tournament, and this was my display for it. Now, I posted the video already, so I'm not going to take it back down, but there was a couple things I should have tweaked a little bit more that I didn't do, and I'm just going to go over it real quick before I get into the making of the blast effect. What I was trying to get across in that video was I wanted to have like a split panel like a comic book is. I wanted to have the exact same scene, everything in the scene exactly the same, but different things happening in the scene. And I just don't think I got it across like I wanted to. But what I did in the video was I started here, and I'm just going to show you real quick how I panned. So this is the way I panned up this way, came over to here, then I came across to here, panned back. Now, what I totally missed that I should have filmed more of was more angles kind of like this. Because if you see in the background the props I have, I got the 2 bottles there, a crate with some rifles in it, and a barrel. Alright, then I got a crate kind of split in the middle again. And on the other side, I have it set up exactly the same way. So, what I probably should have done is I should have had this scene on this side of the display. So I would have panned more right to left. Or I mean left to right, I'm sorry. But I didn't really do it that way. And then you see if I pull out even more, I have a wall here. I got the exact same wall on that side. I got the 2 barrels right here. I really didn't show any of that. Anyways, what I'm getting at by saying all this is I'd like to see somebody improve on that a little bit more. I just didn't do it right. But I think if you make it where you put the exact same props in 2 separate scenes, it would make it look like a comic book. I just think it would be really cool to see somebody really do that and improve on it. Also, I was asked about the lighting in this scene, and it was just really simple. I just put, it's all Christmas lights in this thing, and I put some behind the bricks. That's where it's illuminating from behind the bricks, and then I use these red ones, which are really bright, and I kind of aimed it towards Stroker's face to make like the effect of him draining cap. You know, you can see the lighting on his face. LED lights, and of course these little finger lights that I always use. And that's just how I lit it. It was real simple. I had another one, a red one. The thing I think I'm messing up on when it comes to lighting is I'm not putting the lighting in the right spot. Like here's the hand, right? And it's supposed to be Stroker's hand. I don't know if you guys got that or not, but just coming through. But the light should be coming from the back of it, shining on the back of cap. You know, I'm really starting to pay more attention to my lighting, but I didn't really do it well in this one. Same with this here. The lighting should be kind of focused in this way, coming off the glove, but also hitting his face like it's reflecting back. I don't know, just some more things to make it more realistic, I guess. If you can use realistic in a comic book display, I don't know. But anyways, that's enough ranting about all this. Now I'm going to show you the blast effects. Alright, for the blast or explosion effect, this is probably the simplest thing I'm ever going to show on any behind the scenes. It's real easy. All you need is 4 things, and the main thing you need is like a light source or something. Now, what I used in the pictures you'll be seeing that I'll show right after I talk about it is this tap light, you know. So it kind of, hold on, let me turn off this light. It kind of gives like a yellowish hue to it, I guess you could say. So I think it's perfect for it, for the explosion effect. And then what you'll need is some cotton, and this is, I've already pre-made this, but the other thing you'll need is a fluorescent marker, you know, just a highlighter, I mean. And I picked yellow for this one, and I put a couple shades of orange in there too. So, and I just paint the cotton. Now, the thing about when you're painting the cotton with the highlighter is it gets messy and it'll get all over your hands and stuff. So I wear a pair of gloves, like just rubber gloves I put on, just so once it dries it's fine. Like I could touch it now. This is one I made a long time ago. And then the other thing is this one I painted. I mean, this is like one of the first ones I ever did, and actually the highlighter exploded on me, so that's why it's so yellow. But the other thing you'll need is like a twist tie if you want to hang somebody from the blast effect. So all you got to do is cover up the tap light, and this one, it's better if you kind of shade it or color it lightly, and you just put it over the tap light. Let me turn off the light. That's it, and it kind of looks like an explosion. Now, the reason I tell you about this, oh god, the twist tie, I'm losing it here, is I'll put the twist tie, like what I'll do with this is, and sometimes I put a little bit of wax just to make the stuff stay, the cotton stay onto the light. But what I'll do with this, so I just put it up here and I got the twist tie with the cotton surrounding the twist tie so you can't see it. And then I'll cover this darker piece up a little bit more, like when I'm doing a picture or something. But see, if you put it over it a little bit more, you won't be able to see it as much. Then you can use that twist tie to hang a figure from it. So just give me a second. So now you can see all I did was put the twist tie under Batman's arm, and I got him hanging from there. Now, when I turn it on, you won't see it as much. There we go. And you get the right angle, and there it is. It looks like Batman's getting blown up. So I think that's a pretty easy effect to make, and it's really effective. So try it out for yourselves. If you guys got any questions, just let me know. So a couple weeks back on Bsws lighting, I said I want to do a 3 3/4 inch display using snake eyes and some other Joes. Well, what I was waiting for were these hand ninjas. I didn't get them until today. Today's Tuesday. So the display you saw in the beginning of the video, and then this one I put together. I really like working with these things. They're so easy to work with. The posability is limited here and there, but you can get them in some cool poses. And they're so light and stuff. I mean, I got like this one hung up with wax just on the wall. I got that guy hung up with wax. Got wax on the bottom of that guy down there to have them propped up like that. And then I got some NSA stuff going on. That ninja I have them on nothing except for this ninja's foot. Snake eyes I just have up on 1 foot, and let's see if I can get some more lighting. There we go. 1 foot, and then balanced on that guy, which I have him stuck to the wall with some wax. So they're so light. I mean, you can just put some wax on them and prop them up however you want. I got all these from China. All they came with were the swords, but I got all of them. I think there's 9 of them total for $42 and free shipping. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. I really wanted to put a display together with Another thing I want to talk about with these snake eyes and hand displays that I put together is it's nighttime out right now. So all I got is these 3 lights going. 2 LEDs and 1 just like a regular flashlight. And I got this pillar like in my backyard of my new place, and I just think it looks really cool. So that's what I used as my display piece. That's it. Next week I'll probably do another review, and it will be on the other G.I. Joe Resolute box set. This time I'll do the Joes. I think 2 or 3 weeks ago I did the Cobra box set. So look out for that next week, so there won't be a show next week. And then the week after that I have another little, really small thing to show you guys. It'll probably be a really short show and stuff like that, but I'll add some other here and there things just to fill it in. But here's also that scene that comes with the Select Juggernaut. So there's the explosion, just to kind of give it a comparison. I don't know. Anyways, alright guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next week. Peace.